Hey everybody, coming at you guys today with something a little bit different. Today we'll be looking at both a speeder and a minifigure. And the reason I'm putting them both together is because I don't think either of them are impressive enough to be by themselves. I'm just messing with you for the most part. It is really because it fits with a combined aesthetic that I wanted to achieve, which is more of a futuristic cyberpunk type setting, and I think that actually came out pretty well. So without further ado, let's get into the speeder first. So this right here is the custom hover bike, and how I achieved this was I basically wanted a bike that hovered but looked like the Renegade motorcycle that I made, which you can see right here, which this one's a lot thicker. So what I needed to do with this one is just shrink it down, get rid of the wheels, and I was able to actually make it a lot skinnier due to that. So I think that look came out really well, and I was able to also add this Nexonite piece back here to kind of make like a jet boost, which I think was really cool. And that's the only reason that I didn't go with the original color scheme that I had. This is actually a second version, was just because I only have orange. So I made a, dark red and orange type vibe, and I think it actually turned out pretty well. On the other side right here, you can kind of see dark gray or light gray, which I tried to show aging or misuse, not mis. And right here you can kind of see a dark gray piece, and that was basically because I wanted to make it look like, oh, maybe the person riding is not so rich, and this setting is not in like a far utopian futuristic city. But it was really because I didn't have another piece in dark gray, so I was like, well, or dark red, so I was like, well, guess I'm going with gray, and I'm gonna fit it into the story. But to oversight that mishap, I added rockets. So I basically had these old brick arms rockets and some clips. So yeah, I slapped rockets onto there because I just thought it would be cool, riding a motorcycle and firing rockets sounds kind of nice, so I just did it because it seemed like a cool concept, and I just hit the camera. Sorry about that, guys. But that basically does it for the actual speeder bike. Like, look, you can kind of see the overview right here. It's a very skinny design. You can see the back, but there's nothing really there. I can take this off to show you. So basically with this part off, you can kind of see that it's definitely a skinnier model than my other motorcycle, and I think it's actually really minifigure scale, and it turned out pretty alright. So without further ado, let's get into the minifigure. This is our hover bike rider right here. Again, I wanted to make more of a Undercity type vibe, not like a whole utopian like Star Trek-esque, oh, everything's so nice, but more of just like a city that was thrust into the futuristic era, and I think it came out pretty alright. I actually really enjoyed making the scar because it was supposed to just be one line, but then the paintbrush, when I was just going through, just like forked right there, so then it ended up making it look even better. So I really like that. I got the mask idea, just like the giant bulky face mask from, I don't know, it just came into my head. As for the hair, the only other custom molded thing on this figure, I just really wanted to improve my skills with making custom hair pieces, and I feel like I did that by making, the actual hair lengths smaller while also still trying to connect it into the main, sculpt, the main base sculpt, and make it feel like an actual piece of hair and not, just hair sticking on top of another piece. And I think I also did that really well, and I'm really happy with that. Again, I didn't showcase this as a regular figure because, again, I just ripped I think it's Scarlet Witch's torso and legs, because I had those lying around because I already used her head for another custom figure. So I just threw that as the torso and the legs because it also fit the color scheme. I just slathered on some primer and painted a brick forge, or brick arms pistol, gunmetal silver. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this minifigure and speeder combination mock. I really do like how the minifigure turned out, and I also enjoy the speeder as well. So I thought I'd bring them both together. They kind of fit in the same universe, as does one of my next mocks that are coming. But I definitely thought that, especially with the color scheme, it fits together. So I wanted to bring you guys both of these at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do everything that they do. that they tell you to do at the end of videos, or not, whatever you feel like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. I'm gonna put this right where it belongs. Hey look, it's all the stuff I have to review and haven't reviewed yet. Look at that. We got speeders, we got cars, we got really bad yellow effect, we got some Imperial droidicas, we got everything going that I have yet to review.